Hi YouTube, hi guys, welcome back to my channel and another video as usual. Day 67 or 68, not sure, but I just wanted to share some thoughts here and there as usual. Coming back here, I wanted to share one thing that I really loved during this journey, which is being grateful about things on a daily basis. Being just thankful for what you have is actually a great thing to attract more. And I do get that this is not something that you might think of, especially when you're in like a bad place in your life and you just want to level up. You level up, sorry, or even do more of what you're already doing. And that's one thing that I had to train myself through when I was like just starting to put things together. And I'm grateful that I'm at a place where I'm, sharing that and putting perspectives. But I just want to, mention one thing. Please don't make me as, a role model or someone that is like figured it out all, because I go through the same things that you guys go through. It's just my mindset gets me through it. And that's what I'm trying to share here. It's like the mindset is so strong than who you are. And let me just give you a perspective out of that. I used to get extremely sick because I was at a place in my life where my mental health actually affected my physical health. And one thing that I've done was actually, I was so aware that I need to change the identity. It's something that I shared yesterday. You can go back to my other video and watch it. But I wanted to give you a specific idea around what I mean by changing the identity. It's not like changing who you are, but changing how you see or how you view yourself. And some people in my life knew me as someone who would get extremely sick out of nowhere, like extremely sick. Like I don't get sick, but when I do, it's really, really bad. And people will be like, oh, we're scared. Like we just want to check up on you because you're sick. So I was defined as someone that would just get sick out of nowhere. Even if I'm like doing good, doing better, it would just hit. Sickness is part of the process, but that type that people would just define you for that is bad, right? So what I was doing was actually I started of like, I'm not that person anymore. I'm not sick. I'm a healthy person. I don't focus on I'm not sick. I focus more on I'm a healthy person. I'm a healthy person. I have a healthy lifestyle. So I actually start taking actions toward that, and eventually I became so healthy. So the people that didn't know me, or that knew me from that era and didn't knew that I actually changed the perspective and I'm not that person anymore, every time they say it, it's like, I don't understand why. Like I don't get it, like how? you know so I'll be just sitting there and be like, why do they think that way? And I was like, they just didn't knew me. They just didn't knew that this version is upgraded and the system is changed, so I'm no longer that person. And because my brain, my body cannot define that, I just feel like it's weird that they think that way. But the fact that like that, if you miss a chapter from my life, you wouldn't kind of like relate to me on the second chapter, because I'm always evolving and changing. I'm always kind of like taking actions here and there, and I love that. I really love that. So pretty much that's what I was like focusing on. And I start adopting this mindset every time I feel like I'm not in a healthy, or I'm not really in my best version. I'd be defining myself of like what is the best version for me, right? So that's one of the steps that you have to take in order for you to kind of like maintain your mental, physical health as an entrepreneur or as a human being in general. And please don't take it as like a full model for what you have to take. It's just a model that worked out for me, and I think it's a healthy model. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. And that's what I wanted to share today, because maybe you're defined as someone who's loser, right? Or someone who doesn't get work done, or someone who procrastinate all the time, right? And they be like, oh, he's such a procrastinator. She's such a procrastinator. So it's like they are defining you and you're also defining yourself like this. You'd be like, oh, how can I become or how can I not be a procrastinator? It's already you're defining yourself that way. So it's difficult for me to get you out of that. But if you ask the question of like, how can I be extremely productive? Then you will get good answers, right? Because there is a huge difference between someone who would define themselves as I am like I'm not smoking or I'm not a smoker. You still have it smoker within your words, right? I'm not a smoker toward like I'm actually so healthy and I'm taking this path, you know? So it's like instead of saying like blah blah blah, you kind of like adopted a different mindset into your identity. So the way that we speak to ourselves resonates so much into what kind of life we have and what kind of people we are, right? And I do get it, like from time to time we get to kind of like, you know, go through things with full emotions, and we will have to kind of like really adapt into who we are, and we get to fight back ourselves, you know, like you get to really fight back yourself. And that's exactly what I actually went through in terms of that, in terms of like, you know, pushing back toward these things. So I met a girl one time. She goes like, oh Sarah, I really like how you're productive, blah blah blah, and I want to know how to not be a procrastinator. And I said like, start by defining yourself as someone who's productive, and then we can talk. You know, because you're already, you know, inside your brain you're already telling yourself that you're a procrastinator. Yes, I can procrastinate some tasks, but I'm not a procrastinator. I'm someone that actually extremely productive, and I'm someone that can get the work done, you know, do what I gotta do to get where and when I want to be, you know. So this is actually really really strong thing to do or to say when it comes up to yourself. That's why identifying yourself is a big puzzle from becoming an entrepreneur or becoming successful at what you do in life. I'm a good mom is different than something else, you know. I'm a good sister is different, you know. The way that you define yourself or you identify yourself is really really different than what you guys would do. Anyway, so I got bitten by a mosquito. Anyway, so that's it about today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.